going on today? I decided to make an update on my snowmobile collection. I made one about a week, almost 2 weeks ago. So I decided to make a new one since I've got a couple more sleds and a couple that have left. So everybody knows this one. This is my 91 Indy 400. She is actually sold to one of you guys when you guys reached out and wanted to buy the sled. So just gotta take a couple more things off here. I'm giving him a new seat since this one's completely shot. I don't know if the sled would start. I can try. I'm not gonna make any promises. I mean, it's been cold here. You can see. I pretty sure I'm out of gas since gas is out. So just need some gas, but she did fire up. So she's been sitting for almost a week. So yep, but this one sold to one of you guys. Super cool. Next is, there was a sled here yesterday. It got shipped off. I'll explain that one. But this is my 97 ZR580. I bought this as a part sled, but has no motor, but has pretty good parts, plastic skis, fox shots all the way around. Decent track. Has right around 4,000 miles. So pretty cool. But I gotta use these skis for a project I'll be working on here soon. But I couldn't pass up this deal. The one that was sitting up here was a 98 ZR600 that had a motor, everything. Chassis was really bad, so took all the parts off of it. But I bought that 98 ZR600 and this 580 for $200 for the pair, and the ZR600 ran and had 125 each cylinder. I am going to post that motor for sale. When you guys are interested, are you willing to sell it? But it's a good part sled. I'll be eventually trying to scrap this chassis, so this will be gone here soon. I might make a video of taking everything apart and etc. Next is my 94 EXT 580 twin carbs. Seat's pretty bad. Hasn't ran in a few years according to the guy, but I have the metal skis and a very bad ski. So those skis off this one, go in there, make this a bit lighter. Pretty fun. But she's definitely needs some work. There's no doubt about that. Now personally, I've never owned an Arctic cat. These are my first cats I've owned. Oop. So that's very exciting for me. I mean, twin, I gotta fix the carbs. He said something about the cars are bad, this and that, but I'm sure I'll figure something. But I bought this sled for only $125. Couldn't really pass it up. It's kind of hard to find sleds under that $200 mark. Especially, I mean, hood's definitely fading. You can see it in the sunlight here. It's fading and whatnot. But it'll be a cool project. All these parts I take off this. Some of them will be going this to make it a runner. And then this one will be up for sale. I'm not sure on pricing yet, but this one will be up for sale. Still pretty cool. I mean, just except for the carbs, I might get rid of those. Those are ugly. But still pretty freaking cool. I mean, hoods, except for the paint, clear coat peeling, that's about it. I mean, windshield's nice. So, I won't take the tarp off this one, but I'll inform it. This is that 93 Yamaha SX Exciter. I had a guy reach out. This one also is selling. The second week of April, this is gone. This will not be on the channel anymore. There was no videos on it. I just I'm not a big Yamaha guy, but it's still cool to own it. I did love the graphics on it, but it's just not my cup of tea. Again, I won't take the graphics off this one. Oh, you know what? I'll go up. Is my 97 XC 440. Again, blown motor. I am in the process of a couple sleds I've sold, a couple more selling, though I do keep buying new ones, so it doesn't help me. I'm in the process of figuring out the total price to rebuild this motor. Once that does, I'll put the motor back in and it should be a ripper. So all she needs is the new motor. Clutch and everything are fine. I absolutely love this sled. So for this one will never be leaving the channel. No matter how long it sits with a blown motor, I won't sell it. Next two are the 91 Indie Trail 488 and the 89 400. These two I have for listed. I only want $100 for this one, $100 for that one, just to get rid of them. I mean, they sit back here behind my garage. As much as I don't like having extra parts, until summertime, I'll finally rip through them, keep what I want, and kind of just see what to sell off of them. But most likely, if somebody else needs a whole sled, chassis, whatnot, $100 is more than feel, especially with seats. Though I do have to take this seat off to get an original seat for my 88 400. But these are all the same. Nothing's changed on these. But still cool. I do like I've had to move a whole bunch of more sleds just to fit them. It's kind of neat. Now, some of you guys are going to be confused because previous video you seen the 93 XCR440. I had a very cool buddy of mine who builds all those sleds. He reached out and wanted to buy it off me, and I didn't make anything off of it, but I know what he does, and I knew that sled would have sat around for an extreme long time, that I was more than willing to have him buy it back for me. So that one's sold. Unfortunately, I can always get new ones. There's plenty of them around, so I'll find one back for the channel. This one, everybody knows what this one is. She's strapped up because of the wind. It's my 98 XG 700. I am going to plan on starting this sled today. Minnesota, up in the Duluth area, is supposed to get about 10 to about 25 inches of snow. I do get enough. There will be a video of me riding this coming soon. I'm really hoping there's some snow, but at first I gotta get her fired up. She hasn't ran in a while. Everybody knows about this sled, the 95 XCR 600. I had a video about this one, trying to get her fired up. She popped. I was in the process of recording me draining the crank. Nothing came out, so now I'm off to compression. This one's still the same sled, 96 XCR 600. I mean, just for $200 a piece, you can't beat that color. That's a beautiful color. Absolutely love these sleds. I can't wait for this one. This one needs a lot more work, but I have the garage cleared open now, so I can be able to work on them when it's cold. It's just been pretty frigid on my days off, so it's harder to get out and work. But a few more sleds. Again, that's still my grandpa's 90 classic. I forgot the year on that one. That nice blue and pinkish. You gotta love that graphic design. Next, we'll go in here. It's gonna be a little noisy. Here's the newest one. I actually bought this as a pair with that 580 EXT outside. This is my 93 Indie Trail. As you see, I can already got some parts to replace that I had taken out from previous sleds. I mean, it's got a tear here, tear here. Rear shock is she's done for. I gotta hopefully replace that before the guy come buys it. This sled I just picked up, and with that 91 Indy 440, not 440, 400, the guy is like, oh, I need a sled for my mom. My mom wants to get a sled. So I showed him a picture of this. I just like throw an idea for like something around this color. And he showed his mom. His mom said, I'll buy that sled from you. So not even me owning this sled a week, it's already sold. I just have to redo it. I gotta clean it, make it nice. I mean, it will turn out a decent sled. I mean, yeah, you got that seat rip and this here, but there's no cracks in the hood. This is pretty nice. I mean, the windshield, yeah, that's typical. But I got a new lens, another Polaris cover for that side. This rear lens is cracked, but track needs to get replaced. I might swap it out for a studded one. A good buddy of mine, he makes the fillers for these, so I might order them since the guys are coming from North Dakota to come buy these two sleds. So I'm gonna see about getting them some covers from a guy I know that he makes those. But here's that 600 motor out of that ZR. But I kind of did a little rough clean. She looks really nice. Real nice. She cleaned up very well. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but that cylinder there, and you can't really see that one, but no scoring anywhere. I was trying to see about around 350 bucks how this is right here. It does run. I do have a video of it running, but the only thing that's a little bit of corrosion here is this, but that's normal. The motor's old. And then everybody knows about the 88 Indy 400 133 SKS. I was going through Marketplace a few days ago, and I found a nice crack-free hood because I have a crack here, crack down here, another crack or two over there. Found a mint hood for this sled, and the original gas tank and seat. So the seat and tank I'm getting isn't going to be like this, where it's nice. It's a little bit rigid on the bottom, but my sled isn't completely restored. It's got a front bumper, you know, needs repainting, skis. I mean, everything's got, I mean, I haven't touched the bottom yet. I'll redo that. I might put box shocks in it, but it's really cool to finally be able to find it. I've been looking for 3 months to be able to get a seat, a tank cover, and a nice hood. I luckily scored it for 80 bucks for the pair, which is a steal. Everybody knows about the Cutlass 440/Star. It's still for sale, 500 bucks. Come take it. It's my grandfather's. He's registered it. Got a new windshield. He put a new belt on. He's got more into the sled than he's bought it for. So, any questions, feel free to ask. Now there's 2 more sleds that I have not showed or introduced, and I had them before I did the fleet welcome to the fleet video. I mean, gosh, look at that hood. So we'll run out there quick. I'm sure some of you Yamaha guys will like this. I mean, oh yeah, we scored ourselves a 81 440 SRX. Now, this doesn't have a motor, but I heard from Yamaha vintage collectors that these motors are atrocious, very bad, but they're fast. I have the twin pipes in here, but I have a nice seat for this as well. Oh, relatively, it's better than no seat. So I just picked this up. Well, it's an 81 440 SRX. Super cool. It has studs. I mean, this thing was, she was moving. I think like 3,500 miles on her. This one will be in the back more for restored. I know I said about the 440 XCR, but I know the values of these sleds, and they're ridiculous. Ridiculous. Also super ridiculous to rebuild. I mean, a motor costs almost $1,000 just to get one of these, when Polaris says you can buy one or two for a couple hundred. But I bought this because of the twin pipes. I didn't really know the value of these sleds. I also bought it because of the get on, sit down, shut up, and hang on. And then this one, I've had it for a few weeks in the back of my truck. This is actually very cool sled. I love it. This sled probably won't ever be skin sold. This is an 83 540 VMAX. Now, people will say, oh, it's got that. But Woody's Clots, AN Performance. I also have exhaust temperatures. Now this one doesn't have a motor, but the only cool reason I bought this sled is because of the Jerry Solemn Racing Team, number 006. This sled was an old ice drag sled owned by Jerry Solemn or his racing crew. It's super cool. I was seeing it in a scrap pile and I had to pick it up. I mean, it's just unbelievable. But I had to pick them up. These are my only two Yamahas I'll have. I'm not going to get any more unless something... I do actually, false statement. There's another one of this sled that this sled came from. But it came from long farther. But it has the same body style as this one. And the SRX 440. So I have first dibs on it when it comes up. But this sled is just freaking cool. Old ice drag vintage, owned by an actual racing team. That's just so cool. But as of now, that is the fleet. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sleds, and I've sold one. One's in the process of selling, and 2 more get sold. So I got 2 more sleds out of the 4 sleds I've gotten rid of. Not too bad. So, but again, after this 400 and the Indy Trail sale, I'll have some extra cash. I might be getting a 93 Indy 440 and a 92 RXL 650. Both need a lot of work, but come with motors and everything, put them back together to be able to run. So those two might be good. I'm also getting another cat. I would stay tuned for that one because that one's pretty special. It's not rare, but I heard it was the fastest eater, and it would whoop this ZR's ass. So, but yep, Yamaha SX selling, 91 Indy 400 selling, Trail's already sold, and the XCR 440 unfortunately sold. But I'm happy where it's going. These guys gonna rebuild it. He's got plenty of those sleds. So, but I thought I'd get you guys an update. There possibly more sleds in the future. Again, stay tuned. I am actually currently going to start working on the Indy Trail, so there'll be a vid out on that. Again, if it snows how it says it's supposed to snow tomorrow night into Monday, I will be taking this out, snowmobiling with a couple buddies, so there'll be a vid for that. So at least 2 more videos. The 95 XCR, I have to wait until the trail sells. I also have to, after the trail sells, this sled is coming in to get torn apart, and then the EXT, so the EXT can get sold. Once the EXT is running, this is stripped, so this and that, then I'll move back to the 95 XCR and 96. I know it's a long wait for these two. I mean, I might butt it in and just tear this apart down and leave the EXT for a while, but I didn't work on these. But my main purpose is trying to get that Arctic Cat ready, running, and get sold, so then I can fix these two and still be able to get a couple more sleds in the mixture time. So, but that's what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I'm always open to what sleds to get. I'm not a big Yamaha guy. I've never owned a Skidoo. I probably won't. It's just I heard Skidoos are just atrocious. from my perspective, it's just not the type I want to deal with. I know Polarises, they're easy to work on, their parts everywhere. Cats, I kind of want to get into it because half my other family is cat people, so it's kind of understandable to get me into cats. But Skidoos and Yamahas are just not my thing. It's just not my thing to work on. I hated working on that. It's just no room. But those 83 VMAX and that 81 SRX 440, that will be cool. I actually might make a quick video after this going through just these two sleds just to show them quick. It might be like a couple minute video, but I think some Yamaha people would love to see those two. So, but yeah, that's what it is. Again, always let me know what sleds you want to see. So again, hope you have a great day and peace.